Ironside will not be seen tonight, so we may bring you the following special program.
Word Balloon is brought to you by the League of Word Balloon Listeners.
Connecticut's #1 Comic Con is back! Meet actors from TV, movies, anime, comic book creators too! Shop for comics, toys, and more! Dress up as a hero, Terrific Con! August 8th through the 10th at Mohegan Sun! Tickets on sale now at terrificcon.com!
Kingdom Come is 4 separate issues, 48 pages apiece. It was an all-immersive kind of lifestyle for me.
It blew people away. I mean, this was the most sought-after book there was.
This was something very new, very different.
No one had seen anything like that at that scale before.
It was amazing.
I never thought from anything that people would still be talking about this book 25 years later.
Welcome back, everybody. Time again for Word Balloon, the comic book conversation show. John Suttress here. I'm gulping already because Jeremy Adams and Tim Sheridan already starting the show during the credits. I love that. That's fantastic. Good to see you, man.
You know, it's great to see you. Tim's there to harass me. That's his general destiny in life. You know, just constantly bring me down. He's going to just be spoilering, saying, "Hey, tell him this, Jeremy. Tell him about this. Tell him about this." No, I'll be in trouble. No, I'm sure he's just stopping in briefly, and then he'll leave.
Hey, can't blame him, and I think that's great. There's a lot to talk about, certainly. And no, dude, you're killing it. I'm really enjoying what you're doing.
An Eisner-nominated person like people in the chat.
That's true. Congratulations. That's true, Sheridan. Well done. For Green Lantern, right? For Alan Scott.
Yeah. He paid off at least 12 people. Just joking. No, it's super cool. But boy, being his friend is hard right now, let me tell you.
No, I'm happy for him. And again, that's a great example of Green Lantern. And I love how it's fleshed out the story. So yeah, good luck on the Eisners this week, Tim. And Tim says, "Don't worry, your Eisner nom is coming." Of course it is.
Sure it is. He knows my taste level. My taste level, John, is Canon Films. Like that's where I live. You know.
Well, Tomb Raider enjoying what you're doing on Green Lantern, and I was going to start with Green Lantern anyway. Now I've only got a cover from Green Lantern Corps, but I know you're doing both books.
Yeah, I'm doing before with Morgan Ham. Been really fun, and he had come out of the what was the Dwayne McDuffie thing, the Mile initiative at DC Comics, and he had done Cyborg, and so we got together on this. And he's fantastic, but I work with Fernando Passeron is doing the pencils, and Fernando was the first artist I ever worked with, ever. And we've been doing a lot together, and he's just, I think he's phenomenal. What I love about him, he's very much like Scotty on the Enterprise. He acts like he can do it, or I'm sorry, this isn't my ability, best of my ability. And then it's like he turns in these dynamic pages that are unbelievable.
That's beautiful, man. Okay, here. Toon Raider already in with a Green Lantern Corps question. He says, "I was confused with Shiera in Green Lantern Corps. Having a dinner date with John. Robert Vendetti's Hawkman established she's currently in an eternal relationship with Carter, but that's healthy. That is healthy, unlike the JLU cartoon. So what's the deal, dude?
What's the deal? So the way that I thought about it, anyways, was that it was a friendlier dinner date. Time, I'm trying to think when Venditti's thing was. Things change, but I mean, listen, they don't kiss. They have dinner together. They're friends. People made a kind of a mountain out of a molehill. I think we touched on a little bit of maybe the JLU of it, but at the time too, I think Carter Hall's in hell, so I don't really know, exactly where they are. Yeah, we wanted to bring her in mainly because I've been seeding stuff for Hawk. Nobody's really doing a Hawk, so I'm constantly putting little things out there about what's happening with the Hawks, in hopes that somebody will pick up the football and run with it, and because I would love to see them have their own. And I brought in Horus and the idea that they have their own new planet out there somewhere because Thanagar was destroyed by Mogo. I'm writing Flash Gordon. I always pause, like Mongo or Mogo, and so bringing her in was more of a way to help flesh out the cosmic aspect of Green Lantern, because Green Lantern is siloed into just being about Green Lantern. And I want it to be about everything happening in space. We had more runway, more with Ran and Thanagarians on Ran and all that stuff. So that a lot of that's happening in the background. But as far as what you got to remember, comic books are a weird thing that whoever writes them isn't. It's kind of an opportunity to reestablish the right thing. But it was never emphasis on my intention for them to be dating again. Also, this is a weird thing to talk about with fans too, because you're trying to go, you can only do so much as a creator. Like, you're trying to keep all the continuity in your head, and you're hoping there are people there to catch you or to say, hey, don't do that,
Yeah, I'm gonna say, because unfortunately I thought so.
So we can
your audio is clipping again. What we can do is we can switch this to a Zoom. I'm so sorry to the live audience, but yeah, getting while here, Justin says it's.
Let me jump out and then let me go back in first.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, maybe that'll do it.
Stay right there.
All right, fair enough. Truly, he has become very quickly one of my favorite people to talk to. And much like Judd Winnick with some of his past stuff, like, I didn't know that Judd was in the real world and everything. I just knew him as a comic guy. That's like me with Jeremy with Supernatural. All right, he's back. Let's see.
I'm back.
All right. Well, we'll find out. I will ask another question and see how the sound is. But folks, will be prepared, because this is what's happening right now. You had said that you were seeding stuff regarding the Hawks.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, let's go back to that, because unfortunately you were clipping throughout that.
Yeah, I the Hawks. At the moment we wrote that, Hawkman was in hell with the JSA, I believe.
That's right.
And part of our goal with Green Lantern Corps and Green Lantern generally is just to try to build out the cosmic aspect of the universe. Like, I want people, if they want to know what's going on in space, to come to those books. And so, Mogo blew up Thanagar, or half blew up Thanagar, introducing kind of a supernatural element with this kind of Thanagarian and bring her in was a good way to have a touchstone to the company, but it wasn't definitely what my intention to be like, oh, they're dating. Like, it's nothing we've picked up on. They were flirtatious, and people are flirtatious. And we don't know what's going on with them because no one's doing stuff with the Hawks. So as a nerd, I'm trying to put more Hawk stuff out there to be like, hey, we could do this. And behind the scenes, I'm having conversations like, what's happening with Thanagarians on Rand? There's not many left. What's happening with the dreams that Horus is going to instill in people to lead them to a different kind of promised land? Like, there are a lot of different things I would love to do.
There's hope.
Are you getting every word?
A little bit, and I just want to again make sure that if it's everybody or just my end, because I mean I got the gist of what you were saying, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I if anything, it sounds like an echo. All right.
That's what it sounds like to me. I speak in, and I hear some speaker there.
Yeah, people are saying sounds good sometimes, other times not so much. Jared, let's do a Zoom, because honestly, and listen, everybody, and I'll let Jared stay obviously on right now because it'll probably take us a couple minutes. It's I apologize, everybody. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Regardless, the more important thing is that we have a clean conversation, not only for the YouTube audience, but also for the eventual audio audience as well. And again, I'm kind of watching the chat and have talking to everybody at the same time. Justin says 90-95% of the time it's good, and when it's not, it's brief, so we don't miss much. I don't know, man. I got to be honest. So thank you, everybody saying it's cool. We understand. All right, Jared, I will send you a Zoom link. We will reconvene.
Goodbye, my friends.
There you go. I'm like, no, not that. No, and all right, I'll send you links in a minute, buddy. Thank you. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. We do our best. You know how it is. I promise to talk about Flash Gordon, Green Lantern, and of course Aquaman, because really cool things are happening. Plus a couple of their announcements with DC that I know Jeremy's going to be involved with. So that'll be coming up on the repurposed version of this Word Balloon conversation. Thanks a lot. Take care, and we'll talk soon.